If you've ever signed up for a gym membership, hated it and never went, this video is for you. We are going to talk about why gym memberships kind of suck and what might be really missing for you and what sort of things you should really be looking for in your activities to actually stay consistent with working out and living a healthier, happier lifestyle. I've got a little peanut butter banana on toast snack here, and we're going to whinge about the gym. Okay, reasons I hate the gym. It's expensive. It is so expensive, especially if you want to do classes. So that's what I generally enjoy the most about gym. I'm not really an equipment girly. Any gym with reasonable classes is just so expensive, especially down here in London. They are so busy. For me, I struggle booking in classes. I know other people struggle with workout equipment. Like the majority of people kind of go before or after work, maybe in their lunch hour, right? It kind of works around their routine. And if you go around those times, sometimes the biggest challenge is actually just getting a chance to use the equipment or enjoy the classes. I also hate that you're not set in every day. Like every time I want to do a new class, I have to book in for that class the second it goes live every week. I'm not guaranteed a spot even though I'm paying for this membership fee, which is just a bit annoying. And say you're not available to like book in at the time when the booking's open, say you're in a meeting at work or something, or you're busy for whatever reason. Sometimes when you miss that little window, you have no chance booking in for that class. If you're like me and you book the gym for a certain few classes, that can be so frustrating. I feel like I'm just pissing money away when I don't get onto the classes that I booked for. I'm actually part of a gym and we'll get onto that in a bit, but the gym I'm a member of, it goes live at like 10 a.m. and even when I go on there at 10 a.m, I'm often straight on the wait list. It's so annoying. But generally I think gyms really lack with like supporting your social needs and community needs, and as well as kind of letting you see and acknowledge progress. So first off, social wise, I find the gym just can be quite isolating, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I understand that a gym can seem like it's set out to be really social. It's a bunch of people in one place, generally similar ages, and you're all working towards one goal of like getting better and healthier, but all just plugs into our headphones and focusing on ourselves. And even like someone like me, I go to the classes, so you'd think they'd be a lot more social, but you just turn up early, you get your spot, it's not very chatty. And the only connections I feel like I formed in these classes are through my teachers, because you've got different people coming every week. So I used to do belly dance. I originally did a 6-week course, and I did the beginner course, the intermediate, the advanced, etc. By going to a course, I had something to do every week. So like say every Tuesday at 6 p.m, there I'd be, and it would be with the same people who have also booked into this course, and we'd be working towards something. And then we'd advance into the beginner's course and then the intermediate course. So even though it was slow building, it was the same group of girls every week, and it was really nice. We got to know each other, and then we did our little shows and we got all dressed up. We did our shows and our performances and our routines, and it was really nice and really made me feel like I was a part of something and gave me that sense of community that I've never once felt in the gym. It made me show up for myself and for everyone else. It just felt so special. I'm in a different part of London now, so going to these classes was just too time consuming for me to get to. But if I lived closer, I'd go back there in a heartbeat. It was just, we were all building confidence and fitness and joy, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Run clubs are similar. It's like a group of people getting together and with a goal of kind of being a bit more social with their workouts. And there was actually one thing that inspired this video, and that was that one of my friends made a New Year's resolution this year to do the Capital Rings Walk, which is like a 15 segment walk around London, which you do segment by segment rather than 15 in a day, although I'm sure there's someone out there who's done 15 in a row. But he made that his resolution. So over the course of the year, he's going to do all 15 segments and walk around London. And he set up a separate WhatsApp group, said anyone that's interested, come join. He just puts in a date every month, and if you're free on that Sunday or Saturday morning, you go off and you go on this walk. And I did that on Sunday morning, and I had the best time.
But today's a shorter one. There's 15 sections.
15 sections?
And today we're doing section 2.
15? Are we doing more in the summer? I thought it was one a month.
No, so yeah, I've combined some of them. So like, we'll do section 4 and 5 together, and that'll be like 10 miles, so probably double today. Alright. E-mobile. No. There's a dancing here coming. Only a couple.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, carrots.
Cute, hello. I want to stroke him, but I don't fancy my luck. Hiya. You're so cute. And it was so nice because it's no over planning, it's not really strenuous activity, but it did get me off my butt out the house and enjoying nature at 10 a.m. We saw ponies, we saw donkeys, and it was so social. So there's 5 of us together, and we all kind of like had a little chit chat, and it was really lovely. I found out that one of the guys there has recently started working for Ecotricity, which is like a vegan electricity company, and I had the best time asking about what it was like to work there, especially as a non-vegan. One of them was like his family friends, and he actually works for Ecotricity, and I was hearing so much about how the business runs and what it's like working there. So this guy is not like vegan or like megally environmentally conscious. Like, I think he likes to recycle like everyone else, like just a very normal person, right? And he's telling me about how like the offices are so green, how like all the food there that they offer is vegan, like all the coffee machines only do oat milk, and he's just not bothered by it. I think because the business treats you so well, like the vegan meals are like £4 and you are allowed to bring food in that isn't vegan. So say you bring in your own bacon sandwich, that's fine. Just anything they will serve you from the workplace will be vegan. And it was just so interesting to hear not only like what Ecotricity does, but what it's like from their perspective. So like this guy's now got a hybrid car. I think he got that himself, but he could charge it free at work. So he just goes home for free because he can charge it there and it gets him home. So it's like a free journey in a way. It was just really, really interesting. Not a conversation I would have had if I didn't go on this walk today. Building bonds, building communities, getting exercise. Can't complain. And it was just so much nicer than staying in bed and watching Netflix. And honestly, I just completely recommend doing something like that with your friends where you can drop in, you can drop out. But I think like the more you go on it, the more you kind of want to tick off as many rings as you can. It always picks up from where you left off. So I want to go back to Grove Park now because that's where I ended my last walk and go on the next one. I know how to go there because I've just gotten back from there. It's such a good way of spending a Sunday morning when I'd otherwise just be lying in bed watching telly on my laptop. And one of the reasons that I keep wanting to go is because it made me feel like I'm part of something. I am part of something, and it's really cute and it's really easy. And it's so cheap as well. Like, it's just the cost of the train fares. And we got a coffee at the end, but it's as expensive as you make it. But yeah, one thing I really struggle with at the gym is that it's so hard to track progress. I know there are ways of doing it. I'm not saying it's without that, and I could work better on that. Like, I ran the marathon the other year, and that was an incredible thing to work towards. And once I did it, I had this huge achievement. And because I had it coming up, I really had to stick to my running routine because you can't just run a marathon with no training, or at least I couldn't. And it was the same sentiment when I did my first 10K, when I do a half marathon. So something like that is really easy to kind of like feel proud of yourself and have something to work towards. Whereas with the gym, I understand some people clearly have like, I don't know, goals of how much they want to bench or how many squats they want to do. But I don't find goals like that tangible. Whereas the running ones I really enjoyed. And when I did my dance, we'd do a performance at the end of term. And I found that really rewarding. Like, you'd get up on stage, you'd perform your routine, you'd feel amazing. And then you come back next term and you do something new. And you move forward with like learning new moves and moving from like beginner to intermediate and stuff like that. Last summer as well, I went climbing with one of my friends a few times, and that was also really cool. It wasn't climbing, it was the other one. Bouldering. I did bouldering. And when you go bouldering, there are these little like rocks that you hook your hands into, and they're color coded. So you start off on the really easy one and then you work your way up. So that again is another really interactive sign of progress. I know there are similar things you can do at the gym, but I don't find it is as structured for that sort of like reward and progress achievements as other forms of working out have. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just doing the gym wrong, but if you feel like this resonates with you, hopefully this will help you figure out what you want to do. Like, maybe you do want to sign up for a race, maybe you want to actually join learning a skill or a hobby. Like, doing dance classes changed my life, honestly. It made me more comfortable on stage and talking to people, which definitely transferred into what I do here. Made me a more confident dancer, made me a lot more confident in my own body. And I kind of embraced feminine energy a bit more. It was just such a rewarding thing to do. And learning how to do all the moves week by week was so nice. And I did feel like I was like gaining a skill, not just getting a bit fitter. You know, you don't have to go to the gym to get healthy. You can sign up to do like kickboxing or rowing or dancing. I don't know, there are so many different things you can do which are a bit more like skill based, and that you can go from like beginner to intermediate to advanced and earn a belt or whatever. There are so many different ways to stay fit, and I think so many people just really narrow themselves down into thinking about the gym. I do actually have a gym membership, but only because I love aerial yoga and inversions and stuff like that. Like, I just love the aerial stuff, and there are so few places to do it. But if there was somewhere that did a course on it that was like accessible and affordable to me, I would so switch over to that. But I've not found anywhere like that, so I've not done the switch yet, but c'est la vie. But yeah, I've been feeling a type of way about the gym lately, and that walk the other day was just so nice. So I just wanted to do a little video talking about like health and stuff. I know it's a bit different, but I hope it was still enjoyable. Yeah, thank you for watching. My name's Nicole. I mostly do vegan content, so if you want to see a bit more of that, I'll see you again soon. Bye. Mwah.